You are the fire.
Sally, my friend Aisha has a big problem. She will only go out with gorgeous guys. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with gorgeous guys, but that's all she looks for. As long as they have big muscles and a nice face, that's all she needs. She complains she's not finding the right guy. That's because she's not looking for the right one. She needs a guy with a good heart and a good mind, and I'm here to find her one today.
Sally, my friend Deb desperately needs your help. She will only date cowboys. I'm talking the hats, the boots, the skull mark on his Wranglers. They chew tobacco, they smell like cows, and they talk about their trucks. I am here to help her find a man that's exciting. That's what I want to do.
Sally, help me. My mom is always dating these fat, bald, boring old guys. She's young, she's beautiful, she's outgoing, and I'm here today with your help to try to find her Mr. Young and Exciting.
Fed up friends and relatives are going to try and fix people up with Mr. or Ms. Right in something we call our outrageous fix-ups show. So let's get started. You'll see why it's outrageous in a minute. 16-year-old Amanda says she cannot stand watching her mother, Sandy, date another one of those boring old fuddy-duddies. She said something worse, we change it to fuddy-duddies. She says her mother needs to spice up her life. So today, she's going to fix her mother up with somebody really exciting. But first, Amanda, tell me about your mom and what's with the guys she dates. Where does she find them? What do they like?
Well, my mom, she's really outgoing, she's beautiful, and she just dates these bald, fat, ugly, loser guys. They don't have a sense of humor, and they just don't match. They don't go together. I mean...
Amanda, what kind of man would you like to fix your mother up with? And how old is mother?
Mom's 39.
39, and what kind of man do you want to fix him up, up with?
Who's wild, crazy, dangerous, outgoing, cute.
You want me to find wild, crazy, and dangerous. I'm going out on the streets of New York to go, hi. Sandy, is your daughter right? You had bad dating experiences. What's been going on?
Nothing. I don't have very many dating experiences.
Nothing has been going on?
Nothing. I've been divorced for 5 years, and I don't go looking, but my father just keeps finding me.
Your father finds you.
Someone
Sandy,
for me
your
to
daughter
take
thinks
care
you
of.
don't have enough fun in your life. Do you have enough fun in your life?
No. I chase after them and take care of them, and I go to work and wait for Dad to come and find me so I can take care of him.
Okay, we don't want to take care of any more men. We want some independent men. Sandy, your daughter told us you needed to go out with somebody sexy and exciting. Fasten your seatbelts. Are you ready to meet the man that Amanda, not me, Amanda picked out for you?
I better do it, yeah.
Okay, Michael, come on out. Meet Sandy. I'm not responsible. Michael, Amanda told us that she wants her mother to meet somebody exciting. Yeah. Did we find the right guy?
I think he's here. There's a guy.
Amanda, is this what you were slightly interested in? Okay, for your mom? Why not? Yeah. Sandy, are we doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My heart rate's a little fast, but I'm okay, I think.
Thank you. You're a terrific sport. Thank you. Michael, okay, on to our next love connection. Meet Lisa and her friend Deb. Lisa says Deb has been divorced not 5 years this time, but 8 years, okay? And she's so picky about men that this girl has a list of 25 qualities the men must have in order to go out with them. She says at this rate, Deb is never going to find Mr. Right. Lisa, what do you mean? What do you mean 25 qualities?
Sally, they have to have, they have to wear the cowboy. She has to have a cowboy. The hat, the boots, the Wranglers. He has to have a mustache. I mean, he has to have a
She wants the Marlboro Man, right?
Oh, she wants the Marlboro Man. Trust me, she wants the Marlboro Man. She's waiting for the Marlboro Man to come along and just drive up on his horse and ride off in the sunset.
What is so attractive about that?
Well, Sally, there's just something, I don't know, being in New York, you might have some rhinestone cowboys, but I don't know, cowboys, good old boys, they just walk a certain way, they talk a certain way.
They walk bow-legged.
Yeah, yeah, that's it,
She
Sally.
likes
They're
that.
bow-legged.
She
Yeah,
loves
it's
the
just
bow-legs.
the cowboy thing is really just,
They chew tobacco.
well, I know, and they spit, too, but...
Isn't that exciting? Don't we just love that?
Okay, so, yeah.
But there's something about a cowboy,
Right.
right? Okay, since you haven't had any luck finding the cowboy, have you thought about loosening up on some of your requirements and taking maybe a basketball player or somebody
Well,
like that?
I'll tell you, after listening to Lisa bitch at me for about the last 5 years, okay, I'm willing to try something else. If nothing else, just to get her off my back. But
So,
maybe,
to
I
say
don't know,
you
maybe
tried
it'll
it.
work out, right.
We had a little trouble finding cowboys in this town. Okay, let's see who we have found to fix Deb up with. Now remember, your friend Lisa's fantasy is that you be set up with somebody completely different from what you're used to. So you're going to meet your fix-up. Ready? Set, go.
Okay.
Joe, come on out. Look at the look on her face. Joe. Joe, can you ride a horse?
No, I haven't. I wore cowboy boots, though.
I understand Joe is a musician. This is the kind of guy that Lisa wants her friend Deb to go out with. What would your idea of a perfect date be? Have you got a 4x4? Have you got a pickup truck?
Well,
Have you-
let's see. I have just have a car, just a
okay.
regular Mustang. But my date wouldn't be a truck. I would say I'd like to go out to dinner, maybe flowers.
Well,
So-
that sounds nice. That sounds nice.
Can always take you in a concert. I still get the rock and roll in there somewhere, but
A concert, a rock concert.
I'd say that would take away from being really the ideal evening.
How do you
but
like
that-
country music?
Not
I
too
know.
much.
We'll work on that. I don't like rock and roll either, so.
Does he fit the description of what you were interested in?
Well, he's definitely totally different than what she's been dating, and the other ones that hasn't been working.
Now,
So
see,
that's
the reason
fine.
she does is
That
so
works.
this is the
That's
kind
great.
of guy she would like to date. That so she wants me to date that because that's what she'd be
Now, I
interested
just think
in.
that after all these years, the guys you've been dating, that I mean, if they're all
All right, if
typed
it
up to
doesn't
be-
work with one, we'll fix her up with the other.
That's right, or we'll both go.
Moving on to our next attempted romance here on the show. Remember, these are outrageous fix-ups. We found what you like, and we're paying no attention to you whatsoever. We're giving you what you don't like. Some producer's idea, right? Actually, when the producer explained it to me, she said, Sally, you know that old saying, opposites attract? And I go, I don't think they do. She says, well, forget that because this is the show we're doing. Meet Elena. Alana and her friend Aisha.
Right.
This is a generation of names that are a little difficult for me. Alana says that Aisha will only date good-looking guys. Problem is, good-looking guys have been treating her like dirt. Alana says she wants to match Aisha up with a nice guy who will treat her well instead of the creeps that you have been dating. Have you been dating creeps?
Not to me.
To your girlfriend you have?
Yeah.
They are creeps.
Okay. Tell me why they are creeps.
First of all, these guys are so self-centered because good-looking is not the right word. Gorgeous is the word for Aisha's type of guys. They spend more time looking at themselves in the mirror than they do looking at her. They're mooches. They try to get money off her. She's never been taken on a real date, except by one guy.
Why aren't they taken on a real date?
They're too cheap.
You have no interest in Mr. Nice Guy at all?
Ew.
Why?
Because they're pushovers. I'm a tough girl. I need a guy that's tough that can control me.
Aisha! Aisha, these guys are just controlling your wallet, and that's it.
What would be wrong if they took you on a real date, bought you a real
I would love
rose?
it, actually.
There's
You
one
would?
guy.
There we go. All right.
There's one guy who
Where?
took her out on a real date. He took her to concerts, limo rides, nice restaurants. Aisha, why aren't you dating him anymore? Because he's not cute enough for me. That was the end of that.
He has to be cute.
He's too nice.
You're really
Gorgeous,
into how he has to be
gorgeous.
gorgeous. You're really into how a man looks. Remember, this is called outrageous. We have tried to find the ugliest guy. You agreed to come on the show. Elena says she wants her friend Aisha to date a nice guy, so we have the nice guy. They say nice guys finish last. We're going to prove them wrong. Let's see if we can't make a winning match for Aisha. Manny! Do you love the name Manny? Manny, come on out. Manny! Elena says she's looking for Mr. Nice Guy. Do you think you are the man for the job?
There's a man in my name. Definitely do the job.
Okay, but are you nice?
Definitely.
Definitely nice.
Absolutely.
Do you take girls on real dates?
Take them on nice dates, a little walk on the beach, nice champagne, a nice dinner after the champagne and the beach. Back to the beach, we're gonna have to do a lot of work on her.
I think she's allergic to roses. Don't let it worry
She's
you.
not used to holding roses.
Can
I
I
think Alana got herself a new boyfriend.
You mean that every
Can we
time we
switch
got
seats?
somebody fixed up, it's the wrong woman? Manny, can you kind of give her a hard time? I don't like doing this, but can you?
We could definitely work on her wench a little bit.
Can you call me wench?
Can we switch seats? How are you?
Alicia, you asked for it, so you're going to get it. Next, coming up, a woman who says her ex-boyfriend is always trying to date girls with perfect bodies. This is the opposite of you, Aisha. And gorgeous faces. We're going to see what the ex-girlfriend has in store for him when we get back. Talking to people who say that their friends and relatives are just too picky when it comes to dating. So we're letting the friends and relatives play matchmaker in some what we call outrageous fix-ups. Whatever they want, we're giving them the opposite. I don't think we did too well with Manny, who, by the way, is in, what is he, a bond trader, did you say? Mutual funds, he is single. I think he is too nice for Aisha. Maybe we have to get somebody meaner and rottener. Okay. Write in if you need Manny. I'll fix him up next show. My next guest is Elizabeth, without an E. She wants to fix up a very unlikely person. She wants to fix up her ex-boyfriend, John. Now, she says John's problem is that he works in a gym. So he runs after all those hard bodies who care more about their appearance than getting into a deep, meaningful relationship with him. Elizabeth,
Hi.
how did you keep this relationship with your ex?
Well, he made an excellent friend.
He did.
Yeah.
A bad lover and a good friend.
I wouldn't say a bad lover, but definitely a good friend.
Okay. See, she's very tactful. What is wrong with him wanting to date all those hard bodies? I mean, he's in the gym, they're in the gym. Oh, they've got muscles in common.
There's nothing wrong with it, but he's not happy. And I feel like...
Why is he not happy?
Because he
Lisbeth?
goes from woman to woman and never really settles down, and he
Is that his fault or the
It's
women?
not his fault. It's just that he dates women that are really concerned about their appearance. And he's a very intelligent person, and I think he would like someone that he could talk to and not be so obsessed with their appearance.
Sally, if I may, I market health clubs. If I marketed books, I'd probably date librarians. I just happen to be in a health club.
But
so
you would find a librarian who wore spandex, John. I know you.
Probably, yeah.
John does not look like he's going to like what you've chosen, but this is going to be all right.
Sally, you never know. It can broaden his horizons. It really could.
I don't like the term broad.
It could
Okay,
enlighten
John.
him.
Yes, Sally.
Enlighten
Elizabeth
him.
thinks you need to broaden your horizons and look beyond physical appearance.
Okay.
Do you think you can look beyond physical appearance?
I think I could, certainly.
Okay, let's play the Sally dating game. Let's meet Bachelorette number 1. Her name is Mindy. Mindy is self-employed, does have a job, likes traveling, fine dining, and exciting men. Meet Bachelorette number 2. Her name is Julie.
I know.
Julie is an art teacher. She enjoys photography, dancing, and sensual massage. Last but not least, Bachelorette number 3. Her name is Jennifer. Jennifer's a sales manager. She likes concerts, getting manicures, and long, passionate kisses.
There you go.
John, let's hear your first question for the Bachelorettes.
Okay, Bachelorette number 1. Many of my dates use a Stairmaster to get warm and sweaty. What makes you hazy, hot, and humid?
What makes me hazy, hot, and humid? It doesn't take much to make me hazy, hot, and humid, John. I would say hazy, hot, and humid.
Yeah.
Laying on the beach with a very sexy man. And of course, it doesn't even have to be sunny outside.
Ooh.
That's what makes me hot and sweaty.
I like it.
Question number 2 for less hot and less sweaty.
Bachelorette number 2, same question. What makes you hazy, hot, and humid?
Oh, I would have to say it would be those sensual massages. There's nothing like getting all oiled up and rubbing up against each other.
Not bad. That's 2. Bachelorette number 3. Bachelorette number 3. Flat abs, perfect hips, and tight buns. It gets boring. What are your best features?
My best features, let's see, where do I start? I would have to say my nice, full, voluptuous lips.
Ooh. Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. See? And I'm
Okay.
very good at using them.
Okay. Bachelorette number 2, same question. What's your number 1? I'm sorry.
My best?
Your best feature.
I'll tell you what my best feature is. My best feature is my rear end. Because, I'll tell you why. The bigger the
wanna hear it.
cushion, the better the pushing, baby.
Number 1, that was a nice answer.
You like that?
Not bad.
I'll catch you after the show.
I have that feeling. Bachelorette number 2. My last date was more like Die Hard with a Vengeance than Cinderella. What movie would our first date be like?
I would have to say it would be a lot like 9.5 weeks.
Okay, John, the time is up. You've heard from all the Bachelorettes, and now Elizabeth needs to decide which lady will be your date. She says she's sick of you dating women for their appearance and wants you to date someone for what's on the inside. Elizabeth, this is up to you.
Ready? Bachelorette number 1.
Okay, John. Let's meet the ladies you didn't pick. Here's Bachelorette number 2 and Bachelorette number 3.
I can safely say they're more beautiful than most women I date.
All the more to love.
You're a gentleman. Let's see who you did pick. Come on out, Bachelorette number 1.
Nice to meet you finally.
Mindy, what do you think of your secret admirer?
I think he's stunning.
He's not bad, right?
Potential.
Okay, potential.
Potential.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can whip him up into shape.
train him.
Next, this man says his young brother acts like an old man when it comes to dating because the women he chooses are boring and conservative. He has asked us to choose a self-proclaimed, wild, fun-loving woman for his baby brother. Stay tuned to find out who will be the lucky winner. We'll be right back.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
I think John gets my Good Sport of the Year award. Will somebody write that down so at the end of the year we can remember? Sometimes you do find love in the strangest places. How old are you?
64.
And what are you looking for in a man?
A nice set of buns.
A set of buns, okay. If there's any gentleman watching who has a good set of buns, she's from the Happy Time Seniors Home, okay? Today we are taking people who've been unlucky in love and trying to match them up with the exact opposite type of person they usually date. So we're making some outrageous fix-ups and seeing if we can't make a little special love connection. We'll let you know how that works out. This is Andre and his brother Alan. You do look a bit like brothers. Andre says that Alan is dating boring, predictable women. And he wants to fix his brother up with a wild girl who will show him a good time. Andre, first tell me what kind of women your brother Alan is dating.
He basically dates girls like himself, very conservative, a little too stuffy, and
What's wrong with that?
There's a lot wrong with that because you're not really enjoying yourself because right now you're not doing anything.
But I like to go to like museums and go to Broadway shows. You know, I'm like a romantic.
But he's taking naps in the afternoon.
I mean, I like to do things like, you know, if I want to be with somebody, I want to do stuff that I like to do. So.
Well, that makes sense.
I don't like to go to.
Yeah,
Are you
that's
doing
fine,
well?
but he's not going out with anybody right now. Is what I'm saying.
He's not. He's no
Since
one.
he's back from Florida. Wait a second. Since he's back from Florida, he hasn't done anything. All he does is he takes his naps, and you would think he would take a nap to go out later on. No, he's still in bed by 9.
No, like 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
No, yeah, 10. All right, excuse me, 10.
Do you
see what I'm saying?
Do you need to spice up your life, or are you just happy as?
According to my brother and all my friends, I do. So I don't know.
He does. Sally, you got to help us out.
He has no romantic successes lately.
Not lately, no.
Not lately.
No.
Alan, your brother thinks you have to shake up your social life a
That's
little,
right.
so he told us to find. He said, go out and get me somebody wild and adventurous to set you up with.
How wild?
Are you going to be open-minded about this, or am I going to have trouble?
I guess I will, only just to get him off my back. He's been on my back for the last 10 years. And then,
we're going to find girls you would never think of dating. Let's see who Andre will have to choose from. First, there is Amy. Amy is 22, and she is a writer. Let's see what she has to say.
Hi, I'm Amy. I love to party. I can never sit still. I'm a writer, and I'm going to help you write the most outrageous story of your life.
All right. Next, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is 21 and a student. Let's hear from her.
Hi guys, I'm Elizabeth. I just want you to know that I can match anyone shot for shot. I might not look wild on the outside, but I'm really wild at heart.
And finally, Valerie. She's 23 and she tends bar.
Great.
You want someone wild, daring, and full of surprises? Come to my bar, and I'll serve you a night of fun.
Okay, Andre, this is your big chance.
What
You
does the
told
audience
us you
think?
wanted somebody on the
Great,
wild
yeah.
side for your brother.
Take it easy.
I agree. I say 3. 3, Sally. 3. 3.
Come on out, number 3, and meet Alan.
Get out.
This is Valerie. Valerie, you know Andre thinks Alan needs to have fun. What can you do for him, hon?
Well, let me tell you, you could drive in my Jeep with the top down in the pouring rain. You could come dance into dawn, or you could just snuggle up.
That's okay.
Are you? What you didn't hear is
Sounds good to
somebody
me.
said he's scared to death. Is this the girl who'll be able to get him off his?
Well, I put it this way. I hope she can rock his world a little bit. Let's put it that way.
Actually, I always want to go in a Jeep, so maybe this is the first time.
You wanted to go in the Jeep.
I always want to go drive
Oh,
in a Jeep.
brother, are we gonna have trouble? Okay, coming up next, we're gonna meet a woman who says her cousin will only date someone in a suit. So you're gonna see the kind of man that does not own a suit that she has in store for her cousin when we come back. Stay with us. Befriend your, betray your friend day on the old Sally Show. Actually, we are talking with friends and family who say the loved ones are not lucky in love because they're looking for the wrong kind of mate. So we said, okay, you're so smart, you try it out. So we're going to be very helpful to these concerned folks, and we're going to set people up with the exact opposite type of person that they're used to, and maybe we can make a good match for the lonely hearts. Please meet, although some of them don't appear too lonely. This is Pamela and Pamela's cousin Debbie. Pamela says Debbie runs after some pretty stuffy professional men who are so interested in climbing the corporate ladder that they do not find love. Is that true?
Yes.
Absolutely true. So Pamela wants to fix Debbie up with a good blue-collar guy who will pay more attention to her than to his job. Why hasn't she been able to find the right man? She's beautiful.
Because she goes out with doctors, lawyers, and
Indian chiefs, things like that.
They pay more attention to their job than they do to her. And I
They
think
never call. They call once or twice, right? Is this true?
Yep, it's true.
Yeah, it's
They're
really
too
hard.
Involved in their jobs, and the only time they want to go out are like weekends and.
Things like that. And you're
Rent a
available
movie,
all
they
the
don't wanna
time.
take
So lately it hasn't been very good.
No.
Slim pickings. Why would she be better off if she dated somebody who was blue collar?
because they're sexier and they're a lot more fun.
Sexier and more fun. Okay. Are you willing to do this?
Yeah, I'll do it. All right.
She has to. We've got her locked in the studio. Okay. We just happen to have a few men here to see if we can find Debbie Mr. Right. So will the guys come on out? Now tell us who you are and what you do. Okay?
My name's Scott. I'm a waiter. I believe that it's a man's job because a woman should be served and a man should do the serving.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Clark. I'm a police officer. My ideal woman enjoys hockey, has a good sense of humor, and doesn't mind being placed in protective custody.
Hi, my name is Pete, and I'm a general contractor, and these hands were made for working.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm a moving man, and what you see is what you get.
Hi, my name is Tom. I'm a bread man, and if oh man, if you let me squeeze.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Just get in line. Tom the bread man. It's all right.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm a construction worker, and I'm tough on the outside, but I'm soft on the inside.
Hi, my name is Scott Stromer. I'm an ice cream store manager. And here's the scoop. I got a lot of loving to give.
Hi, my name is Dave. I'm a struggling actor and model. When it comes to women, I don't act. I speak from the heart.
Hi, my name is Conan, and I'm a fitness pro and a boxer. And I will help a woman find a strength of heart as well as strength of body.
You know, they are cute. You are absolutely right. They are cute and they're sexy. Are you all available? All right. So I will take, I'll give you a number at the end of the show, any one of them that you're interested in. You said you wanted a real working man for your cousin Debbie. You've seen the choices. You decide who she gets fixed up with. I'm not doing this one.
I want to go.
Don't listen to them. Don't listen. Don't listen.
I want the one with the black shirt, but I forgot his name.
Which one? Which one? What number?
There, high energy.
Which number?
Right there, high energy.
What's he wearing?
The black shirt and
Black shirt?
with the shorts.
Black shirt and shorts. She gonna hate you for this?
I hope not.
Are you gonna hate him for this? Are you gonna hate her for this?
No, I like this. Good.
Okay, your name again and what you do?
My name is Matt, and I'm a construction worker.
Okay. I think she did very, very well. I really do. Well, how'd she do?
She did a good job.
She did a good job. Okay. You think you can treat a girl like Debbie well?
Can I? I'd love to.
All right. Next, we're going to meet two friends who say they can't stand the guys that the other one dates. They're going to set each other up with their idea of a good date. Let's see if the friendship survives this. Stay with us.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
We had so much fun during the break, and I thought the blue-collar guys were so cute that we fixed them up with people on our staff and in our audience. Take a look at what that looked like. Please meet Cara and her friend Elaine. They met on the beach when they were 5 years old, and they have been friends ever since. Lately, Cara says that she and Elaine have drifted apart. Cara says the guys that Elaine dates are so boring, and she wants to set her up with someone who will add some excitement to her life. And Elaine says the guys that Cara dates are too wild, and she wants to find a guy with a normal life. So they have different tastes in men. Okay, Cara, what's going on here? You don't think your friend Elaine is dating the right kind of guy?
No, Elaine dates like one type of person, and that's like square. They have to be big, muscular, good-looking, drive fast cars, but they have the intelligence.
They don't have blue hair like
they have
your
intelligence
guys.
of a rock. They're really dense, and she goes
They
through
take
them.
showers.
She goes through them like underwear. It's over.
Elaine,
Your guys
Kara, does dates guys that don't take showers?
They take showers.
Oh, they got blue hair in it. They haven't showered in 6 months, and it just
That's
looks
not true.
nappy.
She's exaggerating.
No,
she's
no,
exaggerating.
no. No, you can
All
smell them
right.
when they're coming.
Kara, you say your friend Elaine isn't having any luck in the dating department. What are you going to set her up with? What would be perfect?
I want to set her up with someone who's a little out of the ordinary, someone wild, someone that could hold her interest, someone like wild looking on the inside and the outside. You know, not someone that looked like they came off of Melrose Place, you know, or Dylan or something. She needs excitement. She needs different things, not just a clone of somebody.
Elaine,
you know?
what does your girlfriend need?
She needs a nice clean-cut guy with goals, a job, someone that's gonna take her out, wine her and dine her, and not take her to get some other
But I'm not
part
into
of her
the
anatomy
materialistic
pierced.
things. I'm into the mind.
Her idea of a fun date is getting something tattooed or pierced or colored or I don't know.
Okay, we know the kind of guys each girl wants for each other, so let's see who we came up with. For Kara, we found Kevin. Kevin, come on out. Kevin, have you ever dated a girl with pierced eyebrows before?
Not
Never.
really. I'm quite open-minded, though. You know.
Good for you. You can think of this as meeting the girl's
No
parents
pierced tongues at
times
all.
100. So tell us about yourself.
Tell us about. Oh, sorry. I was just kind of. I saw the thing going in the tongue there. I'm basically your normal, everyday business type guy. I got a steady job right now. I work in the finance industry. You know, I'm outgoing. I like to do a lot of outdoorsy type things, and you know, I'm open-minded about things. So I mean, this something like that doesn't really strike me.
He's cute. I like him.
Yeah, I think he's
Go,
cute. Is Kevin more the kind of guy you imagine for Kara?
Oh yeah, and then some.
And
He's
then
cute.
some.
Yeah.
We did well.
Yeah.
Okay, remember that Kara wanted Elaine to meet an interesting, exciting guy. Okay, Elaine? Ready to meet your match? Kara handpicked him for you. Let's see who she came up with. His name is Wild Bill. Bill, come on out. Bill, why do they call you Wild Bill?
Well, I guess if Elaine goes out with me, she'll find out.
Well, Kara, is that her type?
Yeah, well, Bill is perfect. I think he's the greatest person, and he will show Elaine a good time. He's my boss at Pleasurable Piercings.
He's your boss?
Yeah, he's my boss at Pleasurable Piercings in Hawthorne.
Aha. Far different world than I knew of.
So I see him every day, and I know that
You
he's
definitely
a good
get a raise,
person.
Kara.
He's a
Elaine,
good
have you ever gone out with pierced and stamped and mutilated before?
Mutilated. No, actually, a lot of my friends, as you can see, have piercing and everything, but I just never see me going out with a guy with all this piercing and everything. But I
She's in.
I can give it a shot.
Okay, there's
give it a
always a
shot.
first time. More outrageous fix-ups when we come back. Meet Daniel. He says his friend Margaret has a thing for boring, stuffy guys who give men a bad name. So he wants Margaret to take a walk on the wild side with someone who can bring some fun into Margaret's life. Daniel, you've been watching your friend Margaret's guys. What are they? What are they like?
Sally, they are geeks, to put it as
Oh,
plainly as that. No, let me just tell a story.
Okay.
She is in love every week. Last week, I get this call like at 2 a.m. in the morning. Daniel, he shops at Barney's. Daniel, you should see his car. I get this thing.
It was gorgeous.
By Sunday, the relationship is over. This is someone she was going to move in with the very next day after the first date.
Aha! Margaret, is he right about you? Do you have a short fuse?
Well, I'm gonna admit that if he doesn't have a BMW convertible, then he should go see somebody else.
You only want men with a BMW convertible?
Well, that's a really nice car.
She's not willing to open herself up to so many guys that check her out everywhere we go. I try fixing her up with friends and everything, but it doesn't work out.
I'm from a very small town. I just moved down here to New York. So, I mean, I'm open-minded. I just, need to get into the swing of things, I guess.
And so if he doesn't have a BMW, forget it.
The swing of things is, well, he is wearing a polo shirt, so I guess I will date him. If he's wearing a T-shirt, well, no, forget
It's not that bad.
Margaret,
it is bad.
Daniel
That's
thinks
why it doesn't
he
work
can
out.
choose a better guy for you. Before we bring out your mystery date, why don't you describe who the kind of person you'd really like? He's got a polo shirt, a BMW. What does he do for a living?
Don't forget the khaki pants.
Khaki pants.
Right.
Is he wearing a belt? Forget it, Margaret.
An expensive belt.
Margaret, Daniel told us
belt.
what he wanted for you in a man. We found someone who fits Daniel's description. Let's meet him. All right, Jason, come on out. Jason, do you have a polo shirt?
No, ma'am.
Good. Do you have a BMW?
No, ma'am.
Do you own a belt?
Yeah, several.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 1 out of 3 isn't bad. Tell us what kind of guy you are.
I'm a musician.
Right.
I guess I'm a creative person, so the highs are higher, the lows are a little lower, but definitely a better ride than your
My
average
kind of guy.
Woo!
Not bad. What do you think, Daniel? Does Jason look like he'd be kind of Mr. Right?
I think, yeah, pretty good. What's your ideal of a perfect date for Margaret here?
I have no idea. I heard the whole intro with her in the car and stuff. I really don't know where. I think definitely something shocking. It's got to be.
I think you need to take her out and show her
pack.
like a wild time, like to a club or something.
Yeah, but
Get her to break her
he's
shell.
a musician. He knows New York. That's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
He's cool. Margaret, what do you think about Jason? All right, it's going to work?
Yeah, it's gonna work. We'll see what happens.
We'll be right back. I may not be the sharpest person in the world, but 34 people I fixed up in 42 minutes. I think that's good for the Guinness Book of Records. Now, all of these people, if they would like to, we are sending to the brand new Ellen's Stardust Diner in New York City for a wonderful lunch served by Ellen's famous singing waiters. And I think they're going to have a fabulous time. Good luck to our couples. 2 couples have already switched. Which are the ones that have switched? She took you back. Oh, okay. Listen, when you leave here, whatever you do, you're on your own. Good luck to our couples.